Well, hello. Alright, welcome to definitely the first stream of Zero Time Dilemma. As I said, this is absolutely the first time that we are streaming this game, and the first time that I'm attempting to stream this game. Everything is working perfectly, as it always has. Alright, so obviously I would imagine pretty much everybody here knows how it works, but the chatbot is running as of now. And if you want to rate my performance as I'm performing, you are free to do so. Obviously we'll do mixing and stuff as we go, but everything should be fine. The cat is being annoying, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Trying to swat at everything on this table like it's a toy, which you should not do. And rubbing its ass against my microphone. Thankfully not the butthole, just its rump flank. Alright. Okay, I think this should be a good place to start. If I'm overpowering anything or anything like that, just let me know, but we'll start with this. Nothing else to do for that. Should be fine. Alright. Cat is being extra annoying, but she can go fuck herself. Alright, let's start. Coincide. Decom. I know you. I know you. .3D models. Jeez. Everything should be going through fine. You should be able to hear everything. It wasn't them. Please use Stream Chat if you have anything you need to say, because it's easier to see for me. I can see both chats, but... Oh no, it rhymes. I know what's happening. God damn it. Better. Okay, the video being 3 frames per second, that should be not happening. But I have coming out, it should be perfectly fine.
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
No, Freedom. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You will have to stay in the gang until at least 6 of you are dead.
What? Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. And the odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You're just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group.
He is.
I will take your decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him!
Well, geez.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Ah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and guess that I'm going to be wrong no matter what I pick. But based on that now, okay, that doesn't make any... let me see here. No, everything should be going out perfectly fine. I've got a perfect signal going. I might be dropping frames, but let me see here. No, I've got the bit rate about 3000, which should be fine. There should be no reason for this. Is it getting worse when I have control over the game? Alright. There we go. Alright. Well. Whatever. Alright. Let's see. Red or blue? Red or blue? Red or blue? Well, his face is blue, so I'm going to pick blue. But like I said, I'm imagining no matter what I pick, I'm wrong. Or it's going to be something like green. Or it's going to be like the coin is thermochromic, and he can control whatever it is by what's under his foot. And he's a cheating motherfucker. So let's pick wrong. There's no right choice to this, I'm sure.
It's blue.
It's red. Oh. Huh. Sweet.
So, who was it who said it was red again?
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
Huh?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall.
Into a world of traps.
But before that, I apologize that you must all sleep.
Sleep.
When next you win, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, I can't tell you why it's doing this, because I've got no difference in my readout, except that for some reason, sometimes my bitrate is jumping incredibly high.
I know. You're...
Womp. Well, we win. Payoff. There's no reason for anything to be going awry. Yay!
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh? What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. Just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I. It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone? What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Hell yeah. Alright. Like I said, everything on my end, at least from when I'm recording, should be fine. Because it's going out okay. Bitrate is holding firm. Again, if the timer should be ticking down like 1 or 2 seconds at a clip, just because that's how it's a little janky, but it's fine. But like 10-second skips, no. I don't know why it was doing that, but... And again, I should have it. I should have the output throttled. Yeah, video bitrate, audio bitrate 160. Yeah, there should be no reason for that, and there also should have been no reason for it to be going suddenly doubling itself. But whatever. Good job, team. Alright, so let's see. So we have Carlos. I know we have Phi. Kyle is there. Akane. I think that might have been Junpei. Again, without name tags, I'm not 100% yet, but just going by voice acting and appearances, we should have at least 4 people we know, and we have another person with a mask on, so you don't know who that's going to end up being. Like, who would be a kid in 2028 that that would have to grow up later? Like, maybe the kid is, I don't know. No, there's really no way to know yet on that. But yeah, Phi's there, Kyle is there, Akane is in there, I think Junpei's in there. And we have Carlos, weird kid, wimpy guy, girl who has him whipped, and then lady with her bikini top on, who don't have names yet. Extremely indecisive man. Alright, so if they're already letting us branch off into something where nothing happens. And again, so going by what this game is supposed to be in relation to the other ones. So everything is gonna have to kind of go wrong. Like, is the quote-unquote correct ending the one that's gonna finish the time loop? Or did we just luck out? I don't know. I wonder why the blue ending was the good ending. Whatever. These credits aren't much longer. I will give them that. I think they'd be about done by now-ish. Well, I think from now on we're definitely going to skip them because I'm sure we're going to have to run into the credits a lot. Based on every other time I've played one of the Nonary games. But, man, we just cleared that one easy. Let's see. The simulated Mars mission is supposed to have 6 people in it. So it's kind of like, who's in the Mars mission and who's not? Who do we know already and who do we not? And so on. Hell yes. End number 1. Beginning of the end. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Now it is time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select the team to continue the story. Okay. Let's see, we've got Akane, Carlos, and Maskface. Should we just go left or right? I mean, we met Carlos. Oh, but we have the flowchart is open. I feel like we should just go left to right. Or we'll do what we did before and just go 1, 2, 3 and play through each one once and then do all the branches. But let's just do left to right as far as which ones we approach how. And we'll start with good old Carlos. Each image you see is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story. When you're unsure of how to control something, click da-da-da-da-da. Or back. Or the keyboard. So we're gonna just... So we can jump back and forth at any time, so... But we also have the flow diagram. Interesting. So we have another different flow diagram. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. So that's coin toss win. Coin toss win. Oh, okay, so we're just going to be moving through everything. I get it. Alright, so this is the perspective that we're going to be experiencing it from, but the actual flow chart is just the series of events that happen. So this is us going to be losing the coin toss and having to play whatever game this is that's not really the Nonary game or whatever. So we're going to be jumping all between all these anyway. Well, let's go back and pick wrong.
Time to choose, Carl.
Okay, we now know what the skip button is. Okay, red. Please be 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 red. Definitely. Definitely. It's red. It's red. It's crap!
See? Told you it was blue.
No, you didn't.
Carlos, you
Oh wait, yes
asshole!
you did.
You got it wrong!
I hate this guy.
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. Person who started it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, what now?
You should know already.
No.
You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, all of you to go to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened
Forget? But why?
here. There's no point in telling you now.
Hello, other cat.
You won't remember anything. Pleasant dreams.
Super Beta. Yes, go away. Oh boy. I'm thinking about the few things that we know are technically cliffhangers, or things that were not really encoding overloaded. Considering turning down video settings or use a faster encoding.
Carlos! Carlos!
Is it doing it again?
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric.
Eric.
No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what
Mira?
this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
I will when this
Junpei.
all ends and everything. Once I have control again, I'll fiddle with it.
Morning. How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The second.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story.
Okay.
17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left.
Okay, I can see the
Along the
choppiness
way, she
on you
bumped
on
into
that
a senior
side.
citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. Because there was a snail. Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment. Only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter, 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei.
Mm-hmm.
You three are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the three of you belong.
Okay, so he's... Okay, so he...
Diana
Yeah,
is the leader. That makes you the D-Team.
Diana.
You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. And an anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep.
Okay.
But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch.
Okay.
Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12:10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome the new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X.
X.
Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it.
Okay.
6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor.
Cat is going
Choose
absolutely
the team
bonkers.
Decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. A group of 2 or more votes will lose.
Why are you doing this to me?
Every member of that team will be executed. Let us begin. This is the decision game, a game of fate.
Decision.
The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
You also? Interesting. And you are calling yourself Zero. Okay. Let's go into settings real quick. Let's see here. I mean, on some level, I'm worried that messing with this while the stream is going to do something terrible. Let's try this. Alright, cross your fingers. If something explodes, sorry in advance. Okay. Is this better? I'm not getting the same message of your encoder sucks anymore, so hopefully that should handle things and we should be fine now, finally. Okay, so we are now officially in the game. And we will go through as each of these people in their first round of vote kill nonsense. So now that it's going to start mattering, like we thought it was going to, let's start with Team Carlos, which was Carlos, Akane, Junpei. New. Boing. Boing. Okay. Execution. Alright, well, coincide starts with a C, decision starts with D, and execute starts with E. So something must have happened before we got here that would be considered stage A and stage B, probably. And it probably goes until stage X. Something. Whole bunch of rooms. Alright. Wonderful.
So this is the last room.
Yes.
And a rec room.
Checked everywhere we could.
And a map. Map of Ward C.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment?
I do.
DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
Yeah, if everyone dies, no one
What do you
dies.
mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it.
So 1-1-1.
Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
Uh-huh.
How do we make sure they know to do it? Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Oh lord, we're already on that, huh?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward.
It's an anagram for
gift or
something. But I don't know what.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
And by the way, that popping sound I think is
Hey,
part of the music,
anyone
not,
know what this thing could be?
not me.
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right?
Huh?
Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit Box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero would put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Yeah, that popping is definitely part of the music track, which is weird.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei,
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
Yes, but they're not going to tell you. These are all interesting questions, even though I sort of know the answer to most of them. They wouldn't know that. They would know something about that, and they definitely could answer that. Oh, this is definitely the fairest way to pick. There you go.
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before.
Uh-huh.
It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
but I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
You
It's
down,
gotta
huh?
be connected.
Just, please, believe me.
I can't. Sorry.
She's right.
Oh, I get to ask all of them. Great.
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
Well, it's not an honor
With
game.
the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was,
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome?
I have not.
What causes it is unknown.
Oh,
Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities.
but
But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up.
is this Radical
How
6?
does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie
Okay.
syndrome.
No, that's not Radical
You've heard
6.
of it?
Yeah, kinda. Akane Kurashiki.
Uh-huh.
Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school.
Okay, so it's getting overloaded somehow no matter what I
Who
do.
told you that? Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
Liar.
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable. Why did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before? Well, I kinda really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us 500,000 if we joined up.
Huh.
Who's we?
Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts.
It's running fine.
Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself.
The output... I don't have anything else
Pretty good at
running.
telling me which path has death at the end.
Do you hear something?
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
But...
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Messages.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey! Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Gee, I wonder what the dog
Hey,
brought.
Gab, did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Message.
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work.
I think someone might have beaten you
Here,
to
this
it.
case. It holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Oh, okay.
Bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
Write a message.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
And then today.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
Go boy.
What did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
Didn't make any sense. That's hamburger fixins. Buddy. Come on, even though you're Japanese.
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit...
I know!
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
Hope the plan
You
worked.
remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The Gab letter.
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting... If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second.
Okay.
6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter.
No.
Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good.
Did he say the 6 of us
Just
people
end
who
up
die
falsely
have to be us?
prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
Ah, jeez. Alright, so. The note said we were going to pick D-Team. we're going to do that, because obviously that's what we should do. Because Junpei's... Somehow for Junpei, even though he got through an entire puzzle game like this before, he didn't think, well, 6 people have to die. Doesn't necessarily mean that the 6 people have to be in this room. Or in this cell. It could be 6 totally different people. So, let's try to keep everybody that's in here alive as long as possible. Get as much done as possible. Which would involve following the directions we gave and picking D. Because we're not stupid.
Your vote has been accepted.
I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work.
No, it doesn't, but what other choice do we have?
We don't know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked.
But better that than nothing.
Will come out of this.
Uh-huh.
The 3 members of D Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
Or nothing.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to recall the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered.
Maybe.
Pleasant dreams.
Okay. Alright, so we can't actually do anything. We actually have to go through and do each thing with each group and move forward in time with them. Got it. Alright. Here's the group of people that I don't care about. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's different. Quantum computer dome. A Q, a C, and a D. How interesting.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it. Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira.
Thank you.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
What is this?
Let's inhibit the virus. Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
That sounds good.
Virus? What virus?
About the vote, what will we do?
Don't ask
My
me.
bitrate right now is
But if we don't
2452 kilobytes per second.
Yeah. Even if C team
And I'm using
voted for
5% of my
and
CPU.
D team did the reverse. If we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And my
Q
output
team would be killed.
I
is...
suppose that's true. If
Okay, I'm moving the window right now, so nothing's happening.
this game is for real,
So you're saying it's a joke?
don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The DCOM staff will probably...
Pausing again. Alright, the timer should be going. And nothing should be happening. music should be playing, the timer should be ticking, but the game itself shouldn't be moving. But the CPU shouldn't be being that chewed up.
You pop through that door over there, yelling surprise.
I get it. You're right.
Yeah, I'm not even
being
using
here
half my
makes sense
CPU.
now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No,
Come on. Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, Brat. Stop bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Wait. I see something on the side of this thing.
There's no reason that things should be this bad.
What the hell?
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Or maybe his head will explode.
Hey!
Really? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
Everything should be... There's no indication of anything that should be wrong on my end. Other than occasionally, for some reason, the bitrate goes very high quickly instead of down.
Could I ask you something?
What?
Did you try just refreshing your own? Maybe it's just getting lost or caught up or something. Because again, I tried it with both of my available encodings. "54 seconds between frames." Is the sound at least coming through? Let me see. Output. Yeah, the video output is this. It should be fine. I really don't have, for some reason, I really don't have a lot of controls over this. And I have two options for my encoding, which is software or hardware. We tried both, and the problem was with both. Let's try going back to hardware. Is it better? Is it worse? Is it fine now? Is it still doing this? Why, hello again. Is this better? Yeah, the audio must have just been terrible. Like, something might have just hitched, and then everything just went haywire from there, but it seems like right now, for now, it should be okay again. Because I've got it open, and I've got it muted, and I can see everything working appropriately, maybe with like a 3-second lag. Alright. Okay, so for this one, the archive should be fantastic, because everything from my end should have been fine. But something with the stream data must have just been messed up.
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Come on! Stop playing! You know everything, don't you?
Okay, it just got
I
worse.
told you, I don't...
I now see exactly what you
you're
mean.
gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Rumor is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28.
The chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026.
Okay, why do you know this?
The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento.
Okay.
The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th...
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
I don't know. I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, get to the next question. Okay. I will reset the stream one more time because I think I might have a fix. And after that, if it keeps doing this, we'll just call it. And I'll play the game myself, and this will have never happened. And we'll basically just give up, because I do not have the money right now to invest in any sort of serious overhaul that might be whatever's needed. But let's go away one more time and try coming back one more time. And we'll see what happens. Okay. If what I did didn't fix it, then I don't know what it'll be. No, it's already doing it. I have no idea why it's dropping so many frames. Because right now it's just like dead stuck. And my dropped frames count is showing 0. So, I don't know what it wants. Let's try going back to software encoding. Alright, so we'll come up and down again one more time. Where are we?
I was wondering...
No.
Where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that.
I officially have no explanation.
Where exactly?
It's saying the encoding is overloaded no matter what I do, so...
I doubt we're very far.
I have to
from
drop the
decom.
bitrate, I guess.
Decom.
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
Let's try 2000.
So, it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all
you
lived
gonna
together
drop
in
or
that
what?
compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was
Still
incredibly
saying no
old.
dropped frames,
I think his name was Gab.
But not you.
but now it seems fine.
You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
Oh, what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly.
It's a
It was
long
a closed
lag,
environment
but...
for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
Oh, what made you sign up?
Tough question.
Okay,
It
fine.
seemed like
I
it'd
guess
be
I'm
kind of fun, I guess.
streaming at 2000 now.
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it.
Well, maybe not entirely.
Alright. Let me just see one thing. Because right now, it would, instead of hanging back like 3 seconds, we're hanging back like 8. Okay, yeah. No. Yeah, alright. We'll come back down and up one more time, just so it can stop being weird or whatever, and I can at least be not 8 seconds behind, but whatever. So we'll just come back down and up one more time. Alright. Hopefully we should be alright from here.
Mira, Eric, what's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
No.
Idiot! No, we're not!
What on
You're
earth is
not.
going on?
Well, we're not.
I dropped... It should still be at 2000.
What?
But now it's hanging up again like it's being overloaded at 2000.
know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A bomb? I don't think it is.
That's incredibly bizarre.
Oh, something's on the back. I think this is upside down. So this would be the front.
Force quit box?
Now it's fine. But now it's lagging behind by like
Look, there's also
15
a
seconds.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe your life.
What was that sound?
It came from that way.
I bet it was the dog.
Let's go!
Uh-oh.
Gab? How did you...
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
Bonk.
See?
Didn't have
Well,
that stupid
whatever.
thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q team for C team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. If each team ends up with one vote each.
The whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects to Ward C.
Uh-huh.
I doubt Gab's made his way to Ward D yet.
So we gotta get him there.
We need to figure out how to notify D team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
That should do it.
Okay. But now we gotta send him off to whatever event we'll go
What
to.
exactly
the other
are you
one.
doing?
Confirming that the plan is going on. Hey, alright.
Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
Then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
Good boy.
it's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will.
Good kid.
"5 minutes until the deadline."
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C Team is a trap.
Trap?
No.
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Too bad.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
Hey, wait!
Leader votes. Alright, so we're supposed to vote C according to the plan. And the only thing, again, assuming that it's a trap or something, we just sent along the message that we were planning to go along with it. So the only thing proper to do would be to stick to the plan, which would involve us voting for C, and then D will vote Q.
Your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
Uh-huh.
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are two outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die.
Or we're the ones executed.
No, there's one more possibility.
That's if the plan doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you!
90 minutes have passed. Your timeline has ended. Save well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
Yeah, again, every time it... For some reason, there's like some sort of thing where it's peaking and throttling.
One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve the reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the freezer. When you next wake, those who survive
I tried it again.
will be able to
Let's see.
the decision. As all
I'm not giving up.
single team will perish as a result of the vote implemented. Pleasant dreams.
I'm trying a very high bitrate this time. And it's choppy, but it's not saying it's getting overwhelmed, at least. Like, maybe I was lowballing it, I don't know. Yeah, I can see it right now that, again, it was getting choppy again, but... And that was a very long time lag. But everything seems fine now. Alright, so I'm going to just bring it down and come back up one time, and let's try leaving it up here at this very high bit rate, which apparently it seems to be just fine handling. Maybe I was underestimating my computer rather than overestimating it. So, down and up one more time. Hello. Apparently we should be good to go. Let me double check. I'll refresh the page, so I'm monitoring myself. Bring the game back up. See how long that takes. Yes. Okay. Let's see if this works. And I have to actually go back to the game, not OBS. Alright. Let's hang out with Diana. Let's jump. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning again, or use a faster encode. I don't know what to tell you. But it seems like it's not coping quite as miserably. And then as I say that, it immediately starts getting worse.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me.
Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning. Huh?
It's an anagram.
Uh-huh.
You reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
Just 'cause.
I've seen something like this before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
I really don't know why the encoding is overloaded like this. Everything should be fine on my end.
A box.
What kind of box?
Well, I'm looking into it because I don't know.
Okay, now I'm seeing it choppy on my end, but nothing like your end.
Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a
Like
keyboard.
it's like a little choppy for me.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
But nothing like the complete
does
and
it
total
stop?
dead freeze you have.
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we should try it. I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Now it's going
He doesn't
insanely
even begin
fast
to
and
cover
insanely...
it.
This thing is just
I
ridiculous.
doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
What do you say? My body still got it.
I'll just give it a try. You weren't lying.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
Okay. This is fine.
And we can go wherever we want so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
Does this game even have any puzzles? If there are any puzzles in this, then I'm not even going to bother streaming this. I changed something again. I changed the method of encoding, but now it's fine, and you're, like, about 20 seconds behind. I don't know. This whole thing is just stupid. It's stupid and I hate it.
All right. We've
Yeah,
checked all
again,
the
it's
rooms from top to bottom.
effectively random.
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We are in a bomb shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
Every time I change the
Zero
settings,
told the truth.
it's fine,
Opening the X door is the only way out.
but then only for like a couple of seconds until it messes itself up. And it doesn't matter what bitrate I set it at,
Mira!
it always
Eric!
gets over throttled.
Can you hear me?
Like, I'll try setting it at
Carlos!
500
Akane!
next.
Tenmyoji!
Tenmyoji. Alright.
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
Yeah, that X-Pass thing.
For every one person who dies, one password will
Alright.
be revealed.
That's a hard throttle.
Is that
Let's see if that
true,
changes it.
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
Figured.
I have throttled this down as far as it would be reasonable to ever throttle it.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
It is now at 500. And it seems smooth for you. So I... like... Jesus Christ, what is going on? OBS, why are you so miserable now? I never had any problems like this on any of the other games. Every other thing that was stupid happened because of me. This I don't know. See, it's encoding overloaded, considering turning down video settings. It happened at 500. So there's no bitrate at which this isn't going to happen. Right, but every time you say it's pretty good now, it immediately stops being good. See, it's frozen again. The clock should always be ticking. Alright, if it says it's pretty good now, I'll leave it alone.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest. But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time.
Uh-huh.
There are two possibilities. They've already bit the bullet, sure.
Zero is among us.
Okay. Will help come? No.
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the decom experiment staff?
Sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in decom can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the decom staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings.
Kinda.
You're totally in sync.
They keep exchanging knowing glances at each other without saying anything. Sure would be nice if you were able to see that. Alright. Output. 1,234 kilobits per second.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he mentioned that back at Decom. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future. I must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed.
Okay.
Kane, Phi, and I infiltrated Decom to stop all that from happening.
And yet.
Phi? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented it.
We had no idea what events went down inside the decom facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
It's true.
Why did this have to happen to me? I should have never listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the decom experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
Gab!
Why is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Phi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are on fire.
It's true.
Seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team. And someone else wrote...
Q-Team, got it.
I get it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q-Team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die.
At this point.
I wonder about that.
What?
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Damn, we don't have much time. We need to head over to the voting device.
I genuinely can't explain why this is happening or how to fix it.
What exactly did you mean earlier, Phi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
Do you mean that Q Team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. If that's what they intended, they didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D-Team, but actually vote for Q-Team.
Why would they do that?
To make us choose Q-Team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
It's a stupid
The
possibility.
deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
Saying, hey, vote for me.
What should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team.
Fine.
So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team.
Wrong.
Otherwise,
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C Team.
Q team should vote. Right, so D team should vote. Yeah, we should vote Q. Because that's according to the plan.
Your vote has been accepted.
well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
Uh-huh.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time has ended.
All this stupid crap with the bitrate has been so annoying, I was worried I forgot what the plan was.
Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve the reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the cream. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to regret the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
So what we did should have been according to the plan on the coaster. Wow, that's a lot of different things that could play out. Also, seriously, are there any puzzles at all in this? Okay, good. All teams survived. We did the right thing. But I think I'm going to basically just give up on this right now, because this has been an unmitigated disaster of, frankly, impressive proportions. So I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to leave it off. And maybe I'll screw around and do some test streams or something unannounced tomorrow and see if I can figure out why it's behaving so jerkishly. But I don't know what to tell you. I'll stop here and I'll just mess with it and see if I can get everything to stop behaving this way at some point. But I'm not going to keep playing right now. Again, I don't know if it's what the relation is, because again, everything in the task manager is fine. Yeah, the CPU is not being overtaxed, the memory is not being overtaxed, the network's not being overtaxed by any means. Yeah, just something about whatever my encoding options are. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll turn it off one more time, and off and on one more time. I'll double check exactly what my options are as far as the encoding settings. And I'll really check them while it's off and I have total control over them. So, I will be right back, this time maybe like 30 seconds or something. After that, if this next set of fiddling doesn't hold, I'm just going to call it. So let's see. Be back in like 30 to 60 seconds. Okay. We are now on VBR mode. Alright. Let's see if this works. Because obviously the bitrate going up and down and all over the place, if it's trying to keep up with something and it's failing to keep up with it, then allowing it to modulate itself might be the fix. So let's see how long we can get it to work like this. And I'll keep an eye out for the "it screwed up and hates you" message. But let's see what we've got. So, flowchart. Right. Everyone lives. And then we have a whole bunch of... Good fucking lord. We have a lot of things that we can pick. Huh. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Our options are Akane with a chainsaw, hanging out in the rec room, staring at a door, and being angry. So let's do hanging out in a rec room. Because this looks like it would be some sort of room where they would jam a bunch of puzzle crap. Which is what we're here for, really. Alright, well... Like, the second I said it, the second I was about to even think of saying, it seems like it's okay.
This is...
Okay, it still seems okay.
Rec room.
It's the new year.
The vote was at 13:30, so we slept for over 10.5 hours.
Well, not necessarily.
Right. Zero explained it earlier.
Once 90 minutes are up...
Well, it sucks and I hate it. Knock on wood.
An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
We might have just forgotten we did.
No, he said he wouldn't inject it.
We've woken up a bunch of times already?
Something horrible could have happened, and we don't remember it.
And I can't even think about it without getting chills. No good. It's locked.
So it's like usual, and we're trapped?
Oh, okay.
How about a drink to pass time, then? There's
Now
a
I know what's
lot of
happening.
things we can do here.
Junpei, in 90 minutes, we'll...
I'm kidding.
When you said drink, did you?
Well, we are 22, you know. I'm no longer that little boy who played Old Maid with you years ago.
Is that so? True. Looks, tastes, and other superficial things change with time. But there must be something inside you that's still the same. Swimming, going to festivals, getting into snowball fights in the schoolyard. During the incident with the rabbits, you protected me, didn't you?
What about it?
The Junpei from back then, he must be somewhere.
Says the one of us who changed first. No. You might not have changed at all. It's just me seeing things I missed before.
Let me tell you something, Junpei. Say what you need to, while there's time to say it.
Oh, Carlos!
The hell? You make it sound like I'm some brat who lies to himself.
Once, I couldn't save my parents because of my inexperience.
You?
Wait, you weren't a firefighter then?
I was 18. I'd only just passed the test. I'd come home after buying a birthday present for my sister. At that point, I had arrived before the fire department had. That's why
Carlos, I'm here! I'm over here!
I managed to save my sister, but not my mother and father. It was because of their support that I could become a firefighter. And I was never able to even thank them. Sorry. I kind of brought the mood down. Anyway, I just wanted to say, I don't want the two of you to end up having any regrets. If you have something to say it while you're alive.
Huh. While we're alive.
Please don't say that. It's bad luck.
Good point. Okay, let's find a way out of here.
Yeah!
That is the first step to staying alive.
Let's get out of here by solving some puzzles. Sad Man 570. Guys, finally, after all of this, puzzles at last. Jam 100. Oh, and I can talk freely because they're not doing voiceovers right now. Rules of chess. Yeah, we know. I know what chess pieces do. Yes, the E would be backwards. It's some other thing. We'll figure it out later. Oh yeah, give me that good stuff. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is gonna all be related to the jukebox. Collect 5 coins. Slot for a card. Alright, something involving the dice. Odds equals 35%. Okay, so something about the words and numbers, 3-letter word, numbers, 5, 20, Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. We don't have a 4-letter word yet, though. Oh, 5. You guys... 28, we don't have a letter for. And if you went around the alphabet, it wouldn't do anything good, because then that would be E... Oh, wait. Z, U, E, and if you went around, that'd be B. So Zoob? Booze? Huh. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff all over this room so far. Let's take this wooden box. I bet the wooden box has a magnet in it. Then we can use the magnet to influence the circles. Sunset 24. And some matches. What's this bottle? It's nothing. Suits of armor, yes, yes. New Caledonia. Let's look at the card table. Interesting. Okay. Well, they were there beforehand. And the kings have been ripped open. Yeah. We're not there yet. I don't think. Hello? You. Give me that. Okay, that helps. What about you? Okay, fine. Have our first bite of the apple. Right. S. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This matches the roulette, obviously, but I gotta figure out how to orient it. It's mirrored, though, I think. Oh no, it's not mirrored, because one of the rows is not a mirror image of the other. So let's see real quick. I really like to have that just open. Because again, they could flip it either way. Okay, so the left end of the chart has this X pattern of reds for the Q, the S, the U, the O, and the W. Okay, so good. It matches up with what it is. So let's see. The middle of 2. The top of 7, middle 9, bottom 10. Mid 2, top 7, mid 9, bottom 10. Mid 2, S, top 9, I, mid 7, N, bottom P. S-I-N-P. I mean, it could be pins, it could be snip. Because that's definitely those are definitely the letters that we want. Middle of 2, middle of column 2, the top of column 7, the middle of column 9, and the bottom of column 10. Yes, an S, and N, and I, and a P. So pins or snip. Or how about spin? Ooh. Give me that thing. Give me that. Alright, where can I put this? Well, it's big and it's circular. No. How about... No. Okay. Well, there's this big circular thing here. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Make a heart. I don't know. Let's use you on you. Yeah, but no one would see you. That's not a... Yeah. Yeah, I know. What do you use the... I'm just trying to think. Drag the item to combine with to the center. Well, I'm not doing that. 2 candles. What are you holding? Okay. Is there a good, quick way to switch the items? Shoulder buttons don't do it. Yeah. Not that. Are you working now? I would need a card for you still. Oh, well then. I bet we can use those to assemble them into the shape of a heart. Uh-huh. I mean, that's an auspicious place for that to be there. But again, these might be rotated. So it's hard to say. Maybe not, though. No, looks like they'd have to be rotated. Can I rotate? Hello? Yeah, they have to be rotatable. Let's reset. That's just movement. I flip? I mean, is the idea that some of the pieces are not going to be correct? And I should be working off of that assumption? But that can't be it, because the only place that this could go would be if I could turn it. See, look, this has a square. And no matter where I put it, that only leaves one possible place for a square shape to go. So this one has to be a square piece. This has to be a square piece. Alright, maybe there is a way. I mean, obviously you don't go there, but where would you belong then? Yeah, I can't rightly think of anything I can do with this unless I could turn it. And let's try with... No, I mean I can hand drag. Ow. God damn it. Fine. Now we can actually start this. Right, there's no way, in this orientation, there's nowhere it can go. But... wait, what did I just do? Is it a hole? Oh, so hold. Okay. Let's see. That could go here. Most likely does. But why aren't you turning? Okay, so you only turn when you're... Good God. Now here's another big piece we have to figure out what to do with. Probably got to turn twice. And that would put you here. Okay. We're making progress. You're going to go down here most likely. But there's two lines here. So maybe not. Okay, so you don't rotate. Because there's no dot. Oh, there is a dot on you. Bastard. Can't be that way. Can't be that way. Alright, that has to be there, pretty much. Are any pieces all white? Yeah, like if I hold and click here, it doesn't spin. If I put it here and I click the centerpiece, then it rotates. I need something at least 4 white pieces in the room to get into that gap that I created, essentially. But nothing does. So again, in this orientation, the only things it could be are this, which matches, and this, which does not. Orientation 2. Could be this. Could be this. So that's in doubt. So let's put this one back, because there's no other thing it could be that has just one dot there that sits on. This. Right. It's either here or here. And this, there's nothing I can do to make 4 that can go in that way, so it has to be here. Well, it's going to make it, no, it's going to make a 4 either way here. Because either there's 4 down here, or there's 4 here. So I need something that at least has a length of 4 in all white, but I do not. Or something that's Oregon, something that's purely white. It could be this way too. I'm being stupid. Alright, so most likely it is these 4 coming along this way would make the correct shape. But I still have the same problem again, because that's another 4 there. And I can't shift this one down, though, because... Oh. Well. Okay, then. Right. You're probably what you say you are. I'm going to get that big ugly thing. Right. So for you to be the case... you probably have to go around like this somehow. In fact, probably exactly like that. This is much more promising. Alright, let's find something big and stupid. Like, you could go like this, but a lot of things could still do that. So we'll leave... But every time I put it back, it resets everything I just did. Alright, let's look for something where we have 3 white in a row, and it does the right thing. So, here's a line of 3 white pieces. That would be good. That would be very good. Okay, now a big block of red. Could be this one. I mean, again, it could be a couple of things, but already I'm liking a lot better what we have. Not you. Could be. No. Yes. Yeah, not quite this, because that doesn't quite make sense. The only place that could go would be here. But then there's no place that I have 5 left in a row. That's 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So, you can back up a little bit at least. That's definitely not that. Well, the only place left that has 4 reds in a row is here. And the only place that can go in that gap there would be 3. And then that goes there. Wait, is there a problem? No, there should not be a problem here. Why is it acting like there's something there when there isn't? Is it just showing me the shape of the pieces? Oh, should it be mirrored? No. This all looks good so far. Alright, so either you go here. So that lies flat. Great. Okay. But we're back to this problem I had with the other thing first. Where there's now nowhere that has 4 in a row that are red. If I did that on the other side, it would be fine. But it's acting like it's flat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. 16 blocks left. Alright, so everything should fit exactly. Nothing should sit on top of anything else. There's something else that has this peak like this. So that has to go there. Right, and the only place this can go is here. Right there, it's sitting on top of something. Maybe it's just a quirk of the display. Right, that fits in. And you go there. Fine. We'll do it your way. But then there's nowhere for this to go. Because there are no 4 straights in a row. Okay. That would do it. Well, no. I wouldn't do it. Because I need something that has that pattern still. Alright, let's leave that out for now. There's nowhere else it can go. You could go somewhere else, though. Even though you're acting like you can't. Okay. There. That gives us something we can do. Okay, I'm liking this. A lot. A lot. Cut that out. I did it! Oh. Yes. Check, please. Yay! Yes, take it. Another coin. A calendar. Okay. Weird barcode on the back. Let me look at it. Thank you. Okay, we can put that thing in the reader, and that's when we're going to do the codes for everything. Alright. You go in there. Give me those. So we're just going to listen to this the whole time? Let's see. Ah, yes. Okay, let's look at the problem here. So, so we have to use the dice to answer the math question. And based on the calendar, we know that there's the values for ace through 12. Makes sense. Right. So is this math in base 12? I'd like it not to be. Unless they want to just add. Right. Right, because it'd be taking away too much. Well, no matter what, you're taking away too much. Let's just try adding and subtracting flat first. I think that's a queen there. Yeah, I know. Ace, D1. Yeah, it's not going to be base 12 because then that would be 12 to the 5th power times 9. That's way too powerful. So I guess just combine the numbers normally, I suppose. And maybe read upside down, because otherwise it's not going to help. Because we want to try to get over 100 if we're going to use the 3 dice. So let's read it upside down. So 11, 12, 9, 8, 5, 4. 20, 18, and 11. 18 and 11 is 29. So 49 for the right side, over here. 49 plus 11, 11, 22 would make 71, 81, 90. It's still really not enough to get into the hundreds. But I mean, in base 10 so far it's 90. And then take away 12. Would be 78. 78 is base 6. Or base 7, I guess. Maybe there's going to be tell us something if we look at it. Yeah. Like the lockers. Okay. So the locker event happened after this. Let's think. 78 is 13 times 6 exactly. So it's not going to be base 6. So it could be base 7. If it's base 7, 78, then that would be 49s, 7s, and 1s. So 1 times 49, 78 minus 49 is 29. That would be, so 49 plus 28 plus 1. No. Okay, so my incredibly convoluted version is not quite it. Oh, I know what it's going to be. Wait, no I don't. Again, if I had... So the cards match to the dates, but then I don't have anything to match the dates to the numbers. Yet. Let's look around the room some more. Look at you, mess with you, mess with you. What's the block? We still haven't used that block, or those matches, or the poker. Let's light a fire. And let's poke that fire. Okay, let's burn the block. Yep. Now let's poke the fire. Okay. What can we put out a fire with? Well, water, but where is water? There's water. Let's put out the fire with water. Woohoo! Why are you taking up all my slots? Okay. Alright. Nothing there. Alright, the first letters of each month is emphasized. And we have a whole bunch of stuff around the room with letter and number codes on it. I get that much. Alright, you're boring. I got the thing off of you. Oh, I know why they're the words. Okay. Well, maybe not. Sunset and Sad Man are both 6 letters long and have that. Let's start with S. There's the Oil and Jam. There's the Jukebox. Let's see. Oil, Jam, Jukebox. Still have a poker. I know. So I don't have anything I can use to modify those yet. We have the Oil, 130. The Jam, the Sad Man, the Sunset. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so very stupid. First month, J. Second month, August. The Jam number minus the Jukebox number, most likely. But no, it's going to be the Jam minus O minus the odds, right? Jam minus the odds from the slot machine, and then plus probably Sunset or Sad Man. That would be S A yeah, Sad Man 570. So Jam 100 minus the odds 35 would be 65 plus Sunset 570. Then 570 plus 65 would give me 635. Gimme. Okay. 5 coins to get it. And we have 4. Okay. Yeah, I know. We've got to find pieces to put on this, most likely. Bunch of record albums. How can we pry the thing open? Yes, we can. 5564. Ignore the. Okay, so that is chess. Got a wooden hammer. Well, there's our chess readout. Hit the city. Yeah, I got it. Aha! Oh, let me look at the board first, please. Alright. A rook, a bishop, a king. Five coins! Oh, a number note. Number note. Let's try putting something else in, huh? S. Well, the number note is going to be the same thing again. Oh, maybe that's just telling me the order to read the numbers in to do that. So I did this completely out of order and just skipped ahead on something. Oh well. Again, I don't even know if there's like a bonus mode or anything in this one, or like something extra to find. Let's go put our coins in. Oh. I found the good button. Bzz. Yeehaw. That's bad.
The rules to the decision game will now be explained.
The decision game.
Rules?
This decision game utilizes the 3 dice located during the research.
So, these then.
To begin this game, each player must take 1 die and roll them together on the dice table. If all dice show a 1 on the side facing up, all players win. The door will then unlock, and all the players will be able to escape the room. However, if even a single die does not display
Oh dear.
What? Oh my god. What the hell is this shit? This isn't even a fucking game!
The time limit is 1 minute. If all of the dice are not rolled within that time limit, everyone will be gunned down. Those are all the rules. Good luck to everyone.
What are the odds?
Huh?
The odds we'll get all the dice to roll a 1.
Oh, it's 1/216th, so about 0.46%.
Start rolling.
0.46?
Gatling guns operational in 30 seconds.
Shit, there's no time. Just roll them.
They could be loaded.
Ah, god damn it! I can't die here.
Pun.
There's still something I need to say.
Huh?
10,
Roll it.
9,
Okay then, here we go.
Come on.
Pray hard. If we pray, then it's gotta...
What? That's not really a decision. What?
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Get down.
Your hand slipped! That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said. You wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? 0?
Get down.
Oh, okay. I guess you're not the mulligan type. There! Get on the other side of the bar! Hurry! This should work.
Are they gonna shoot at each other or miss or what? Nope. Oh, it didn't work. Or we're dinged up and alive? I don't know. No, we're probably dead.
The current casualties.
Yep.
Q team, Q, Mira, Eric. D team, Diana, Sigma. C team, Carlos, Junpei, Akane. These 8 are now deceased.
Whoops. Huh. Okay. Again, I'm sure that doesn't count as an actual ending or anything, but okay. Let's try that again. We're gonna just play this fast and loose with time.
There's...
Okay. So we're just gonna keep doing this over and over again? Because there's nothing to click, there's nothing to do. Wow. They're actually rolling randomly. Because that was a different result. Again, there's like no decision to make here. And if they could shut up faster. I don't know. Like, are they really making me... I gotta...
The rules to the decision game will now be explained.
Yeah.
The decision...
This decision game utilizes the
So,
if all dice
Yeah.
However, if even a single die,
Even.
everyone is
Die. Get them down.
This isn't even a fucking game!
the time limit. If all of the dice are not rolled within the
Right.
everyone.
What are the odds?
1 in
Shit, just
216.
roll.
Seriously.
Ah, God. There's still...
Huh?
Okay, here we go. Like, is there somewhere I should be able to click? Will that make any difference at all? Or am I just going to keep doing this over and over again? No, does not matter. Oh, hey. How about that? Oh, goodness.
Huh?
No way.
I have the power.
Oh, yes! Yes! Hell yeah! We're alive! We're actually alive!
Swish.
Yeah! Hey, why are the two of you just standing there? Guys, it's 1/216! We just got a miracle!
Sort of.
Yeah. You're right.
I just can't believe it.
We're alive, right?
Of course we're alive! What, do I look like a ghost to you? Or an undead zombie? If I was, then my heart wouldn't be pounding a mile a minute right now. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
That's a pretty funky dance,
They
Junpei.
gotta have a toast back in the lounge.
Show me how you do it.
Come on! What are you doing? Hurry up!
I don't think I've seen Junpei this excited since grade school.
I guess he's still the same guy you knew underneath, huh?
I'm really glad.
That we're alive, or...
Several things. Yeah. Yay.
Nothing beats a cold one after surviving a close call.
Come on! You guys should join me.
Sorry. I'll pass.
I'm really not in the mood for it.
For real? Are you serious?
Hey, are you already drunk?
Yeah, I am! Drunk on life!
Lightweight.
I am buzzed on this kick-ass feeling of surviving the impossible.
You probably shouldn't drink too much, Junpei.
Why not? We're just going to conk out again in 40 minutes anyway, remember? We just experienced the miracle of hitting 1/216th odds, 0.46%, guys! Come on! Let's use the remaining time we have to savor this awesome moment.
A miracle, huh?
Probably not.
It definitely would be. If it happened on the first try.
Guys, what are you saying? We only threw the dice once, right?
Are you sure about that? Maybe we just don't remember. And in reality, we've rolled the dice over and over again.
Huh?
If we threw them 3 times, the probability would be 72 to 1. I wouldn't really call those odds a miracle.
Oh, so what? Does that really matter?
That's not true.
I'll say it again. We've only gone and thrown the dice once. Once. Right, Carlos?
Yeah, that's true. What are you trying to say, Akane?
Morphogenetic powers.
Let's say you were going to roll 10 dice all at the same time. So, do you think you'd end up with all of them displaying a 1?
Of course not. It's impossible.
Highly improbable.
Right.
Impossible.
The probability is 60,466,176 to 1, but that's essentially impossible.
Okay.
If you tried 60,466,176 times, however, what would happen?
You'd likely have gotten it by
The
then.
likelihood of all of them being 1 is...
Not so much of an impossibility, right? I'll give you another example. Junpei. If 2 to the 4th power, 16 people, compete in a rock, paper, scissors tournament, how many matches are needed before a winner can be determined?
Just so we're clear, her statement that rolling those dice 3 times would bring the odds of getting the proper result down by a third is completely false. You have to consider it in terms of the odds of it not happening. So the odds of no and yes. Well, again, if you were allowed to keep re-rolling them, and you get 3 tries, the odds of it not happening would be 215 over 216. So you'd multiply 215 over 216 to the 3rd power, and then do 1 minus that. So your odds are still going to suck. But I don't think they would be 1 over... That's still... They'd suck a lot worse than 1 over 72.
Why are you talking about...
Just answer the question.
4 rounds.
Really? Okay, first, the 16 narrow down to 8. Then 8 to 4 and 4 to 2. After the final round, 1 person's left standing, so...
4.
A total of 4?
So, what would happen if 2 to the 100 did the same thing?
100 rounds.
It'd be 100.
And how confident do you feel about winning this tournament, Junpei?
I'm not, obviously. You're out of the competition after you lose just 1 match. You'd have to win 100 rounds straight to win.
But someone will do it and win, right? A victor who wins 100 matches without losing one will exist. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
The person who won, but only because of circumstance. I mean, more or less.
Well, duh, but why are you...
It may be obvious, but it's important.
We are very obviously playing a nonary-ish game here. Because they are talking just straight fucking gibberish.
The one who lives on does so due to circumstance.
The anthropic principle.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, it's connected to the many worlds and multiverse theories.
Here we go.
The hell are you...
This universe is a little too well suited for human beings.
Junpei, you should be used to this by now.
That principle explains why. They say, for example, that if Jupiter was just a bit smaller, the Earth likely wouldn't have even formed. That's not the only instance either. There are physical constants throughout the universe. But if even one had changed the tiniest bit, humanity wouldn't have been created at all.
But anyone can see we do actually exist.
And that's exactly my point. We exist. Therefore, we know that we exist. Perhaps somewhere in reality there are countless universes devoid of humanity where the idea of humans didn't even begin.
Just like there are countless realities in which you all just got gunned down by a bunch of suits of armor.
But it isn't possible to know if those other universes exist or not.
Well, you haven't talked to Fine Sigma yet, have you?
That's because there are no human beings to observe within them. The only universe we can measure is our own. Therefore, this is the universe we exist in.
Wait, are you talking about tautology?
1 + 1 = 2 is a form of tautology also, right? The left and right sides of the equation say the same thing.
That's sophistry.
Are you sure?
Anyway, I get what you're trying to say, Akane.
That's not what a tautology is either. That would be something equals itself, or if something, then itself. It's something that is true no matter what, and that's not a logical statement, but I guess theoretically Bertrand Russell says that math can be constructed from the base component of logic. I don't know. I have objections to that one, but there may be some justification for it. Anyway.
Maybe, somewhere in this world, there are an infinite number of histories where we were executed by the Gatling guns.
We got to see 2 of them.
But we don't know if those histories really exist.
I do.
Basically, because we're dead in those histories. The dead can't observe the world. Only those who are still alive can do that. Therefore, we exist here, now.
The opposite of what I just explained could be true as well. The universe could be not meant for humanity. Maybe there's one not limited by gravity, where they travel faster than light. You can't say for sure such a universe doesn't exist. If it does, then we could expect that aliens would be interacting together within it.
Okay, now that sounds like fun.
Maybe that was the universe God had intended in the first place. And this one is a failure.
So, we exist in the universe God abandoned, huh?
What's the matter?
You guys talking like this, I don't feel like drinking anymore. Kinda getting the feeling I was an idiot for acting like we won the lottery. I mean, don't you agree? There could be a history somewhere out there that's happier than ours right now. Then maybe it's really true.
We might be in the history God abandoned.
I felt like that before.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma. These 5 are now deceased. As a result, 5 X-Passes will be revealed. I, Kill, Fool, Moon, Fate. That is all.
No.
That means only Phi is still alive.
Sorry. Forget what I just said. Huh. Seems like we're the ones with the best luck. God hasn't gone and abandoned us.
What do you mean?
Didn't you hear that announcement? 5 X-Passes were released. The only one left to die is Phi from D-Team, and then we...
Junpei! Don't you ever say that, even if it's a joke.
Not up. Yeah, damn baby. I mean, we know that you're not gonna, effectively. Right. Alright, so we're really kind of at a loss here, except that we know one thing from the dialogue that happened here, and that's that the lockers happened first. Anger in front of something. Them talking in front of something. Those don't look like lockers to me. Looks like the gym? No. Those look like lockers. Or could be. Because again, they mentioned something about lockers. Well, let's look at the flowchart itself. Probably something, again, if it's 3 long. Alright, we want something that's 3 long and then branches. So I think it would be you? Too short. 1, 2, 3, and then a branch. Let's see if this is the right one. Poison. Oh, hang on. Cinema and Quest. Right. The maps. Right. Round and round and round you go. Right. X passes. Map. Right. 2 to the 100 of winning the... Okay, sure. Sort different sorts. Got it. Oh, it's not going to tell us. Maybe because we're not in it yet. Wakey wakey.
The infirmary.
Guess we were locked in here while we were unconscious.
Huh? It opened!
So that means...
We weren't locked in?
Why are we here then?
1810.
Earlier in time.
Greetings, ZT. How are you feeling?
0.
Before we begin, I shall tell you an old story. 17 years ago.
Is it just me, or is the music really, 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 really loud? You're really just not going to tell us. Okay, fine.
One day, about a month later, a male suspect was located and arrested for her death. He claimed innocence, but the jury found him guilty. The verdict could not be overturned, and thus the man was executed. In her grief, the man's wife took her own life. 2 young children were left behind.
She left 2 children?
We moved to several years later. New DNA analysis results proved that the man's claims were true. He was falsely convicted. The true culprit is simply unfair. Don't you think?
More of these pointless stories.
Calamity can occur without warning. Say, perhaps, one day you woke up and found yourself injected with poison. That's not too odd to happen to someone. Just as it has to you.
What?
If you do nothing, the 6 of you will fall asleep, only to never regain consciousness again.
6?
6.
Fuck you, asshole.
The antidote is in that room. Find it. Good luck.
We've been poisoned?
I don't feel different, but I doubt he was lying to us just then.
Why?
We better get to finding this antidote. I didn't make it to today just to end like this. I need to do what I'm here to do. I can't die.
You're right. Let's all get through this together. We'll find the way to stay alive.
Is 02 the one that's giving all this going to be Kyle? That would be really annoying. Yoink. Shiny. Here are some lockers. Stethoscope. He's in perv mind mode. Thingy. Barcode reader. This I'm sure will turn on later. What's that poster? A dead plant. Luminol. Well, it's, to use luminol, you have to go somewhere the light can turn on and off, so. Well, there wouldn't be a reaction until you turn the light off, stupid. Now, where, oh, where could the light switch be? We don't have any combinations yet. Alright. We're probably wasting time, mostly. Stop spraying things. Just look at the things. Oh, okay. That explains that. But then why was he talking about Tenmyoji being somewhere else if he's Tenmyoji? Empty sink. Alright, let's go to the other room. Okay, let's try spraying the coat. Well, again, we need a light switch. Really? Wow. Nothing. 693. Guys, I'm so smart. Nothing. Whoa. That looks useful. Just take it. 139. Reflex. See? Syringe pointing at a candle. I bet we should take the syringe we got and stick it through the candle of the poster. But that would just be crazy. Okay, so we have to fill the syringe with something first. Very well. This seems like not a good way to do this. Oh, good lord. Oh, okay, so we just switch the parts around and then it comes together, I guess. Oh, that would be that face. That would have to go here, probably. Well, no, I'd have to go low. So that would have to be the bottom side. Now spin. Okay. So now that has to go middle. Oh, okay, now that goes middle like that. Let me wiggle you more, damn it. You probably go there. I think I might be right. Okay. That could have been worse. A key card. How about here? Maybe the CT machine. Yeah. Huh. Get in there. Okay. Good thing we have a barcode scanner. What does Carlos get? Okay. Let's scan everybody first. Maybe then you'll be happier. Okay. We will, but let's just finish what we're doing. Get in. Yeah. I'm expecting that. Reader responding to the barcode. Okay. I'm reading. Oh, okay. Read the whole thing. Rock and roll. No. Yes. Bottle of ink and a lug wrench. Okay. Let's inject the ink into the print, and then a bunch of terrible stuff is going to happen. It's going to look creepy. Spooky. Well, they look like other candles. I'll tell you that much. Okay. I bet those are places we're going to use the lug wrench. Super. Yoink. Hello. What the heck is that? How about we use the stethoscope? How do we turn? Am I gonna have to do this manually? calculator? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can turn one at a time. Good. Okay, so clockwise first. Okay. There you go. Give me the juice. There's going to be another thing about luck.
Congratulations, C-Team. It appears you've successfully found the antidote. The poison must be circulating through and making you feel heavy right now. But do not worry. Your lives shall be spared if you drink 100 cc of the antidote within the case.
The case? This case?
It should be obvious that there are 8 containers labeled A through H. Vials of liquid are within each of these containers. Only one container holds the antidote. The other 7 are dummies. By pressing the red button in the center, the lock to that container will disengage. Only one may be opened, however.
Yeah, it's another luck thing.
So if we're wrong, we'll...
Still, I am not so cruel.
Yeah.
I shall give you a hint. Sitting beneath each button is a sample of the liquid stored within.
Oh, okay.
It is only 1 cc, but it is enough to provide a clue to its validity. The antidote has a peculiar characteristic. 3 minutes after you lick it, the tip of your tongue will become numb. You have 5 minutes remaining. If my calculations are correct, the poison will have spread completely through you by then, and your life is forfeit.
Well, good thing there's 3 of them, because 2 to the 3rd power is 8. They can, by strategically picking which sets they lick, they can narrow it down to which is which. So essentially, so A through H, right? You can renumber those 0 to 7. And binary them so that you have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, all the way up to 1, 1, 1. So each of them, 3 of them, is going to act like a digit counter. So let's say, so Junpei will lick... I'm trying to think, just think. I'm double checking my own work here real quick, but I believe that means each of them is going to lick 4. So Junpei would lick A, B, C, D. Akane could lick A, C, E, G. And Carlos would lick A, B, E, F. For example, that would work.
Which case will you open then? The choice is yours.
So are they going to make me do it? Or are they just going to do it themselves?
What do we do? What the hell do we do?
Do what I just said.
Maybe we should go left to right and lick each one. I'll take A. Carlos, grab B. Akane, you take C.
No.
No. We can't rely on that method to work.
Why?
It takes 3 minutes before we know anything either way. That would be alright if we picked the correct one, but if we didn't...
We're all dead.
So, what do we...
Junpei, just calm down.
Listen to me.
There's a better way.
Uh-huh.
First, Carlos. You need to lick E, F, G, and H.
So they're going to do the inverse of what I just said. So probably he's going to do E, F, G, H, which to all be, again, in binary, those all have a 1 in the first position. So the ones that have a 1 in the second position are going to be whoever she says next, and those would be C, D, G, H. And then person 3 is going to lick B, D, F, H.
Next, Junpei. You lick samples C, D, G, and H.
Haha!
As for me, I'll take samples B, D, F, and H.
What about A?
Leave
We
it.
don't need to test that one.
Why?
We don't have time. Just do as I say.
Listen to her, goddammit.
All right. Let's trust Akane.
Oh, there it is. My tongue feels all tingly.
So Akane got it. I don't feel anything, though.
Nothing here either.
Right. So Akane got it. So now, so basically, based on how they picked it, which ones did Akane lick that the two of them did not? Well, she licked B. D he licked. D was licked by Junpei. F was licked by Carlos, and H was licked by both. So unless either of them get a different read, the answer is B.
Neither Junpei nor Carlos felt a reaction.
B.
So that must mean
B, goddammit.
Akane!
Hey, what's wrong?
Shit! Our resistances, they must be different. It looks like the poison got to her faster.
So what should we do now? What was that method Akane came up with?
We'll have to make the decision ourselves.
B.
The answer. What's the answer? I licked samples E, F, G, and H. Junpei had C, D, G, and H. Akane licked B, D, F, and H. And then, only Akane felt numb. In that case, the container with the antidote is...
B. Do not take me for a fool. I'm only bad with computers.
Why are there 6? Zero said that we'd need 100 cc's of the antidote. Doesn't that mean that each of those are 50 cc's?
No, I'm pretty sure these are 100 cc.
So, there are 3 left over. Whatever. We got it right. Didn't we, Carlos?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Junpei?
Hang on, Akane.
Hurry, get her the medicine.
Yeah, I know.
We need to take it too.
Right.
Okay, down the hatch.
Huh?
No, that's...
Junpei.
What did you see? Don't even try it. I'm right.
I'm really sorry. I just suddenly fainted and...
No, it's okay. Your plan still saved us. Thanks.
Huh. Still, 6 vials of antidote is kind of strange. Why so many? What are the other 3 for?
Well, he said 6 people got poisoned, so you better send those over.
Now announcing the
Q team is... How could they? Even Q. He couldn't even see or hear when...
When what?
To just mercilessly kill someone like that! So, I guess that means only us and D-Team are still alive.
Oh, wait a minute. I think D-Team might be in danger right now. Carlos! Junpei! Grab the antidote and get to the lounge!
Hey, what are you...
No time to explain! Hurry!
Thank you, Akane. Good grief.
These are an antidote. Please drink them, Akane.
When Zero spoke to us, I realized something.
He said 6.
C-Team weren't the only ones to be administered the poison.
If you do nothing, the 6 of you will fall asleep, only to never regain consciousness again.
Huh. You're right. He did say 6 back then.
Yes, and now Q-Team is...
So the other 3 are...
Everyone on D-Team. I just hope these actually get to them.
Will he even reach them in time?
The only thing we can do now is pray.
What? That he'll be in time? Or...
Or...
That he doesn't make it and there'll be 6 people dead. That's what you meant, right?
Slap.
Junpei!
I'm kidding? Ugh, God, you sound like my mom.
You don't really look all right, Carlos.
It's not going to tell us where we are. Okay.
Maybe the poison's not completely gone yet.
No, that's not it.
You're worried about the D-Team then?
Junpei, this might sound messed up to you, but I saw something earlier, like a vision.
Oh?
A vision?
Junpei, your head. It was in the pantry. Just your head.
What the hell are you smoking, Carlos? I'm fine. See? Look, all limbs attached and accounted for.
Maybe it was like a prophecy or something.
I highly doubt you're seeing into the future.
Yeah, who could possibly do that and have flashes of realities that may or may not be somewhere else? Motherfucker.
I agree. I don't think you're predicting what will happen. It's not the future you saw, but a different past.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
You know, don't you, Junpei? Morphogenetic field theory.
Aren't you supposed to be also adept at the morphogenetic field? Or were you just picking up Akane? Whatever.
A special field exists in a dimension we can't see that acts as a medium for information. This may be what's happening. I think Carlos accessed that field and saw another history.
What?
Remember what you said during the vote? You can tell down which path death waits and which is safe.
What vote was that?
Yeah, but that's just my gut feeling.
Are you sure?
Where are you going with this?
You're a firefighter, right? There must have been countless times when you found yourself facing danger. Better to go right or left. Go upstairs or turn back. Maybe every time you made a decision, you were observing the other histories. Which room held someone needing your help? Which door blocked an inferno? You knew because you saw it happen already.
Morphogenetic field theory. Why do you know all this, Akane?
Because I have the same ability as you.
Yep.
And Junpei can do it too.
Yeah.
He saved me once. It's thanks to his power that I'm even here at all.
That was a long time ago.
like a year.
I haven't been able to use it since.
Okay.
Even now.
We also learned that apparently if you're immediately around somebody who can use it, you either like synergize with them, but they also like leech it off of you. I don't know.
Greetings. How does it feel to revive from the brink of hell?
0.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Boop. That's what I thought. It should have been before. Right. I mean, we could go back and just pick the wrong one for funsies now, but I mean, is there going to be anything reason for us to do that, or? I think we should just take. I think what we should do is take our victory and wait until the very end, until everything else has possibly happened, to go mess that up. Because we're smart and not dumb. I guess there must be a vote or something, and we must have to wait to unlock it. I don't know. Alright, well, let's see. Technically, we've been going for about 3.5 hours. So, I think I'm going to call it for real, and then spend some time stitching everything together for an archive that's at least should be watchable. Because I don't think there's any reason that the recording I made of this would have the same issues that the bandwidth did. That would just be silly. I mean, it could have happened, but I'll double check. But at least now we know that the important thing is never use constant bitrate streaming. Ever. Variable bitrate streaming is the way to go. Alrighty. Well, in any case, I think we're going to call it there. Like I just said, we're going to do that. So, let's do that. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll probably play again tomorrow. Probably around the same time. And hopefully we won't have any other further interruptions from a whole bunch of stupid technical crap. See you then. Good night.